All right, so here we are. We are in Northeast Florida. I can't remember the name of this place. It's like the Guana River Recreation Area or Management Area, something like that. So, wife's at a conference or a work thing right now. So I was like, hey, why don't I go find a hike? So I found a 9.2 mile hike, not too far from the place. And so we're gonna see what we can find. There's been reports of some alligators, some pygmy rattlesnakes, stuff like that. So we're gonna get started. And again, we're in the Northeast Florida area. This is impressions of the trail, and we're gonna see what happens. So I just walked down this dirt road, but apparently there is parking down here. So on all trails, it looked like the trail started way back there at that parking lot. I didn't know there was parking back here. So if you do this trail, unless you just want to walk down the road, feel free to come to this parking area. I think the trail starts up here. We'll go a little further, and we'll see how it goes. So just a little ways down from that parking lot, and not too far at all. I mean, you can kind of still see the barrier up there, is kind of the first fork in the road. You can take a left, you can take a right, or you can go straight. For whatever reason, I'm going to take the left. Doesn't say one way or the other which way you should go, but it's just a big loop. And so I'm going to take a left. So they warned me about it in the reviews. I have my little hood up, not because of the sun. These horseflies are ridiculous. There's literally a couple on my phone right now as I'm recording this. So, whew, fun times. I may not do many stops because I stopped to take a picture, and bam, there's like 6 of them on my legs. So here we go, going quick, and we're gonna get there. Maybe if I get to an area that's a little more open, like right now I'm surrounded by trees. Woo! One just went on my nose. Anyhow, beautiful, but bugs. And I brought bug spray. I sprayed it on my feet, sprayed it on my legs, sprayed it on my hat. They're still all over me. So wish me luck. All right, we've come to our first intersection. I'll do a picture of it too. But we finished the first part of the purple part right there. We are there. Now we're gonna do the red part. This part's like 2.7 miles. You come up to it. There's not much of a path going that way. I mean, you can definitely tell where it is. The extra thing is going this way, or the better one's going this way. So we're gonna go this way. Leads down to the end of the little area, the island. I don't know if it's an island or a peninsula, what this is. Supposedly there's a river next to us, not a like sound or bay or something like that. So we're gonna continue this way. So I'm guessing if the whole thing is 2.7, it's about 1.35 to get to the end of it. But that's just a guess. Magnolia trees. All right, here's the next little fork. So this red trail, again, I'll put a map of it up there. We're right here. So there's another little bit down here that goes to a picnic area or something. I'm gonna walk down there and see what the view is. But from here, we'll backtrack a little bit and continue this direction along this part over here. So I guess this is where 2 different rivers come in together. And I'm gonna get moving because these horseflies are killing me. So going back to the left, and we'll be coming back up this trail. Ooh, watch out for roots, ladies and gentlemen. Watch out for roots. It will jump up and grab you. So looks like it's clearing up just a little bit, a little less trees. And we'll get to the end of this point down here where the 2 rivers combine, and I'll take a picture or video down there. This trail, especially this part right here, reminds me of the movie The Patriot with Mel Gibson, and probably just the roads and stuff. And I'm sure just trees like this with the Spanish moss and whatnot. I mean, it's probably all over Florida and South Carolina, North Carolina area. I don't know. Haven't spent much time in those areas. But just reminds me of that. So, anyhow, we're getting to the end of this point. And this area, the bugs are terrible. Sorry to keep harping on the bugs, but it's... Well, that's cool. I don't know what kind of little crabs those are. I imagine that for the most part, they are food for things. Probably make great bait if you're fishing for something. But anyhow, I just walked out to the end of this thing, and these little guys went scurrying everywhere. I mean, tons of them. So, we're now at the end, these two rivers area. I'll get the names and put them on the screen or somewhere in there. But just nice and calm and flat. I'm sure there's fish out there. There's probably alligators out there. I don't see any here. But, like I said, there's those crabs, and then there's these clam or mussel shells. I'm not from the coast, I don't know what they are. But they're here and all over the place. So, alright, let's get back up here and see what else is over on the other side. Here's the other side. Nothing amazing, just some water. I kind of wonder if the tide, these rivers are affected by the tide. It looks like they are. It looks like the tide's out. I don't understand how coastal stuff works, but anyhow, so it's nice and peaceful. This would be I just missed something jumping in the water over there. But there are some houses right over there. I did not realize I was this close to some houses. Civilization's everywhere, right? So I'm not going to go tracing through all this stuff because who knows what is in there. So I'm going to get back on the trail and go to that last sign we saw and continue on. We're back at that fork that I showed you earlier. That's the direction I came. There's the sign I showed you. And that's the direction to the point where the two rivers come together. So now we go this way. So this side of the trail keeps you a little bit closer to water. Hear the waves crashing into the shore here. So looks like it. I wonder what eroded this bank so bad. I talked to a fishing guide yesterday that said they had a pretty bad storms, but 2 years in a row, 5 and 6 years ago. I wonder if that was part of it. So anyhow, I'm going this way. All right. Well, I'm walking faster than one guy out here. I don't know what kind of turtle that is. Or tortoise. Let's see if he'll come out and walk a little bit. Hey, fella. How you doing? It's a pleasure meeting you out here on the trail. I can see I'm causing you a little stress because you're not moving. So I'm just going to take a few pictures of you after I finish this video. I'm going to let you get back to it. Well, this side of the trail has been a lot more animals and whatnot. Saw a squirrel, didn't get a picture of it. Saw that turtle that y'all saw a few minutes ago, or just seconds ago. That's probably the last thing I did. And I just passed a deer, and it's the reason I got in this video. I'm amazed at this wildlife. That deer hardly made a sound. I mean, I heard it, but if I didn't see it, I'd have just thought it was like a limb blowing or a squirrel or something. And when I saw it ran into the woods, I couldn't have gone through there. It's so thick. So there's a nice little area over there. Again, we can see the river the whole way through the trees walking this direction. Anyhow, it just amazes me how these animals just fit perfectly into their environment. I mean, 4 steps, 2 little noises, and that deer was gone. So, alrighty, let's continue on our way. So as I walk up on here, it seems freshly painted. There are these benches, usually about where the forks and the things are for the trails. So, anyhow, a few little places to sit down coming up on this fork. I will get to the map here in a second, but think that trail right there probably goes back up to one of the first forks I showed. We'll get over here. Look at this. So, yes, we are here. So we just finished the top red part. So we hiked all the way from here, down the purple, up here, all the way over here to there. So now, I think we're going to do this and probably basically doing a long way around. So, anyhow, still have probably maybe about halfway still to go. So, anyhow, I am going this way. That's the direction I came from. That would be a shortcut back, and I'm headed this way. Let's see what this marker survey thing says real fast, and then I'll end this video. Just says do not disturb. Okay. Thought I'd show you all the trail again. I've gone another mile or so since the last video, and it's pretty much the same. A lot of cool trees with the moss on it, palm fronds. See some of those over there. Yeah, trail's good. Trail's nice and flat on this one. There's not much elevation. The All Trails thing said I've done 135 feet elevation gain. So, but I'm right at about 6 miles, so I'm about 2/3 of the way done. And I'll be coming up on a little intersection soon. There's another bench to sit down if you want to, but don't see a point in it. So, averaging about 3 miles an hour. So I've got about another hour on this trail. Still feeling good. Enjoying this weather. The bugs have been, now I say this, I probably should knock on wood. Bugs have been a lot better on this side of the trail than they were on the other side. So I did almost swallow 2 bugs that flew directly in my mouth as I was walking. Can't tell you how many I swatted away, but all right. Oh, those big old palm. So definitely don't get those in North Texas area. So, all right. Just wanted to show you another view of this nice little walk in the woods. So as I came up on it, this one is not nearly as well marked. Well, actually it looks like maybe it's marked over here, and that's right there's a shortcut somebody did. So let's see if there's a sign up here. Sorry, I was kind of going as I walked. Here we go. It is marked. All right, kind of. This is not in very good shape. It is missing big pieces of it. Anyhow, so taking a left here at this yellow bench at marker 7 here. I think I'm kind of doing this backwards. You could take that direction and kind of go back towards the parking lot area. It's a little shorter. Or this direction heads another way towards the other river. Can't remember the name. Probably try to put it up there on the screen again. And is the longer way around. So the 9.2 miles or whatever it is on this trail. So this is the direction we're going. Alrighty. Again, I don't know if you can tell. This trail is nice and smooth. There have been a few routes, but I think they maintain it with a 4-wheeler. You can kind of see some 4-wheel tracks from time to time, but I've been out here for 2 hours and I have not seen another person. So if you like a little solitude, this might be a great trail. Spend 3 or 4 hours out here walking around, take your time, maybe see some animals, maybe not, and enjoy some of this nice Florida heat. So anyhow. Okay, so here's another little spot. We're going to go all the way up here again to this river. It's the Tolomato River. Okay, so thank you, Boy Scouts of America Eagle Scout Project. Daniel Plummer. Doesn't have a year, but thank you for putting these up. We do appreciate it. All those Eagle Scout projects, I've seen them in lots of different areas. I always do appreciate it. So thank you, Boy Scouts. So like I said, we're going to go up to here, see what this is. But then we'll be backtracking here and going on around to get back to there. Back to where we started. Right there is where we parked. So, alrighty. Let's get going. Okay, well this is at the end here. It just comes out to the river. Nice little bank. So, still haven't seen any alligators. but that's okay. So as you walk in, there are a couple picnic tables here. So if you didn't want to go too far, this would be an easy place, park, walk in, maybe half a mile from the parking lot. If you made a direct shot and sit here, have a little lunch, enjoy the view, and about half a mile back. All right, we're coming back up on this intersection again, where I turned to go down to where the river was. So this is marker 6. So now I'm taking a left. To the left, to the left, to the left. Sorry about the singing. Ooh, this trail's a little more overgrown. That's okay. No big deal. See y'all at the next stop. All right, on the little trail, there's a little sign that says beach. Or no, bench. I can't spell. I can't read. There's a bench that direction. I saw some birds. So, I mean, it's just like right there. So we're gonna go take a look at it. Okay, it comes down to the swamp area. There's the bench. And since I started walking down this trail, and literally it was maybe 25 yards, the bugs have gotten real bad again. So I'm getting out of here. Here's another intersection. And this is marker number 5, which makes sense. The last one was 4. So we are here. So obviously we're just from the parking area, not too far. So anyhow, but we are going to keep going this direction, and because we're going to swing all the way around to here. So we still have a little ways to go, but we're getting there. Maybe the maps aren't quite to scale, but I feel like these little areas are coming up quicker than I thought they would. So here's marker number 4. So I'm here. I'm going to jetty over that little white thing right there real fast and see what it is. But then when I come back, I'll be hiking down this trail to there and then back over. Oh, just to there. So, again, I'll be coming back this direction. But for now, I'm headed down here to see what it is. And it is a gate. It didn't take long to get here. It is locked. Well, the gate is locked. Looks like you can step through it here. Yeah, that's not locked. There's nothing on this sign. So I don't know if I'm allowed to go in here or not. So for now, I am not going to. I don't know why this fence is here. So it's one of the things my dad taught me when we went out hunting or in the woods or camping or something. He said, if you find a fence, stop, don't cross it. That way I always know that you're on this side of the fence. So, not crossing that fence. I'm going to, again, at marker 4. And I'm going this way. All right. I think this is one last little area for a bench. Not beach. Learn how to spell. My bad. Oh, it really is just like right here. Okay. This is the first one that hasn't been painted. And just like a little area. So, not seeing anything overly cool, but you know, nice little private place. There's nobody around. So, like I said before, I've been on this trail for coming up on 3 hours or so. And other than a couple of the maintenance park people that seem like they work here, when I first pulled up, there has not been anybody else on this trail. So again, it's a Tuesday in August. It's hot in the afternoon. So, you know, I may be the only one crazy enough to be out here hiking in this time of year, in this weather and this heat with nothing in the sky. But then I get it all to myself. So this is a totally different looking area. Very open once you get about 5-6 feet up. But down here is just thick, thick, thick. With bushes and palm frond things and briar looking things. So, anyhow. But we're on the home stretch. It just wraps around here. Maybe another half mile, maybe. And then we'll be back at the parking lot. Here we are at marker 3. So that trail will go off that direction. We're going over the bridge, but we're here. So that other trail goes off that direction. That one. That's that blue trail right there. We're going to continue this way. So not too far to go. So, yeah, and this is the first little bridge. I love bridges or boardwalks and hey, keep your horses off my boardwalk. Anyhow, I guess the horses just walk on the water, on the land. So, haven't seen any horses out here, so anyhow, but this is much better than walking through that stuff. So I'm gonna have to do a tick check tonight. Supposedly this area has a lot of ticks. So I've been occasionally glancing, haven't seen any. I did put off with the DEET. It's supposed to repel the ticks, supposed to repel the flies, but y'all have heard me complain about the flies about 600 times in this video. So I don't know, but we're gonna check for ticks tonight. Hopefully I'm good to go. If not, I'll pull them off. No big deal. So here we go, into the boardwalk. We actually have another little boardwalk bridge. Now, if you go the opposite direction I went, you're gonna run into these things right off the bat, like maybe a quarter mile away. So you don't have long to go to get to these, but anyhow, I'm assuming that during the rainy times that these areas are a little more marshy and whatnot, a little harder to walk through. So they give us these awesome boardwalks. And I just want to thank whoever it is, whether you got paid to do this or you're a volunteer, thank you for doing this work. The people that hike these trails really, really do appreciate it, whether you hear it or not. So if you worked on this, thank you. Thank you very much. All right, we're here at mile marker 2. So we're just a hop, skip, and a jump away from the end. Oop, probably didn't see it there. Hop, skip, and a jump away from the end. So when it looks like a legit road that trucks could drive down. So if you come this direction, you're gonna come down this road. This direction, you're gonna get to here, and you're gonna take a left. So if you take a right, I think it just goes to the end of the property. I'm not walking down there to see, it's not part of the trail. So I'm gonna continue this way, down this road, and we'll see you at the end. All right, well, we're coming up on the end. I'm walking down the road. I can almost see the car. So nice little 9+ mile. I have to look at the exact amount once I stop. And I'll maybe do a screenshot and post it. But nice little hike. Good afternoon. Stretch the legs. Work a sweat up. Ooh, worked a sweat up. I am not used to this humidity at all. So Florida people, it's this humidity. Good luck to you on an everyday basis. I soaked through my hat. I think my shorts look like I wet myself, but I didn't. I'd admit it if I did. So this trail was good. It was flat. So the only difficulty really is 9+ miles. So if you can walk 9+ miles, no issue on the trail. Bugs, lots of bugs, but I'm sure that would differ in time of year, possibly even time of day. So anyhow, I recommend it. I'll get the actual name and whatnot. At some point I'll post it and show it to you, show the signs, all that stuff. But saw the tortoise. Saw one deer, a few squirrels, a lot of lizards. I did hear some loud noises in the woods from time to time. So I'm assuming that was some sort of Sasquatch. I think around here they call them skunk apes. Not real sure. Never smelled one. These flies are all over the place. So I am back near the area where the cars are parked. So I'm gonna let you go. And yeah, impressions of the trail. Have a good one. Get out there and hike.